This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Want to feel more creative but don't have the right laptop? Lenovo.com can help. Look through our legendary lineup of AI-powered PCs and devices and find the one that fits your passion. Our PCs powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, as well as cutting-edge AI tools, allow students to focus, learn, and create with ease. That's the power of Lenovo with Intel inside. Plus, college students and teachers can get 5% off their order. Shop now on Lenovo.com. The future's waiting, and it needs you.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? Business software is expensive, and when you buy software from lots of different companies, it's not only expensive, it gets confusing, slow to use, hard to integrate. Odoo solves that because all Odoo software is connected on a single affordable platform. Save money without missing out on the features you need. Odoo has no hidden costs and no limit on features or data. Odoo has over 60 apps available for any needs your business might have, all at no additional charge. Everything from websites to sales to inventory to accounting, all linked and talking to each other. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
Saks Off 5th, up to 70% off every day. Summer is officially here. Time to dress like it. From breezy linen and floral dresses to chic sandals and beach-ready swim. Saks Off 5th has the designer styles you'll live in all season long. Plus, shop new arrivals every week. You'll find Alice & Olivia, Valentino Garavani, Versace, Stuart Weitzman, and more. Head to SaksOff5th.com or a Saks Off 5th store near you for up to 70% off every day.
Couple 13-14 past Common Man program. I'm Comedies Tend to Be. And look who's here. The legendary Mark Rosen joins us here on a Tuesday afternoon. The only word I can think of is humiliating.
About what?
You were relegated to the 200 section of the Nate Bargatze comedy show.
No! Who told you that?
Meanwhile...
Who told you that? Swedberg.
I heard through the grapevine.
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, I hear... the Swedbergs and the meat sauces and the Coves and everybody else.
They're all sitting front row.
They're all sitting front row along with Amelia and Frank, and you're relegated.
Yeah.
You must have been devastated.
Not
humiliated, angry, upset.
No, I
heard you were annoyed.
About what? No, the only thing I observed, I'll be honest with you, is like Tenna is a tall guy that not a lot of leg room there in the as far as putting your legs anywhere. Now, fortunately, I didn't have anybody sitting to my left. Karn was to my right, so I could literally stretch my legs out. But because of the big screen, no matter what concert or comedy show you go to, for the most part these days, it's basically like watching it on television because they have, in this case, the scoreboard at the X, and Nate and all the other the meat sauces, the warm-up acts. Are up on the big screen. So it's like you just watch them. You're not looking at anyone on the stage. I'm not. And you're hearing the same thing. Now, Sunday was an unusual night because they had a 45-minute rain delay, as they say. They had an hour-and-a-half rain delay at Target Field last night. They had a 45-minute delay inside on Sunday night because of the storm that rolled through and apparently knocked out a generator. The house lights came on, and I almost think they blinded us up there. It really was no big deal. But apparently, I don't know what the inner workings were at the X and how they handle that and, what the emergency procedures are. But everybody, for the most part, was pretty patient. They started doing the wave at the end, and they weren't restless to that point. It was, it's a school night, Sunday night. People want to get home earlier. But
front row rows and relegated.
200 section. Yeah, I was with the regular people up there. It's okay.
I'm appalled.
Well, I'm not. I've sat there plenty of times for things. Preposterous statement. Yeah. No, I've really, gone to that many. I've gone to a fair number of concerts at the X.
Here's what I'll tell you.
What's that?
Try to put a little salve on your wound.
I'm not. You're the one that's barking about it. I'm not.
Here's what I'll do.
What's that?
Flop Sweat and Tear Tour next year. I'll get your front row table.
Hard
you
pass.
And Karn can What do you mean hard pass?
I've been in the show. I don't need to see it. I hear your act every single day.
I got new material.
It doesn't
not meat sauce
change.
No, my act changes. Meat sauces doesn't. I've added new material.
Have you? Okay.
Oh, sure. I do all the time. Right. I actually take the craft of comedy seriously. Meat sauce doesn't.
So now you're throwing meat sauce on
Here's what meat sauce is. 13, 14-minute set has come to. He'll start telling some story with no punchline, and then he'll go, that wasn't funny. I don't even know why I said it. And then he'll start the next one. He'll start some rambling story, and then he'll go, that wasn't even funny. I don't even know why I said it. And then he goes, all right, thanks a lot. I got to go. And then he leaves. He's been up there 30 minutes.
It's your call. It's your waiting for.
That's meat sauce.
Oh.
And
he's listening.
It's like he's supposed to do 35 minutes. He does 17 and leaves me up there to fill 90 minutes. Now, I've got 90 minutes. Of course, only 10 of it's funny.
Right.
And where did I find that 10 minutes? I don't know. I most of it's from Larry Mandela
they do have comic schools.
Guy.
They have like improv. I think Sauce took an improv class once, but
who did Sauce?
Yeah, but they actually have. I don't know if it was Nate. I don't know if it was Nate or someone of the other.
Whoa. Meat Sauce took an improv class?
Yeah, I think he did. You have to ask him next time you talk with him. Yes, but you laughing at him or with him? Do you think he's funny? Am I a clown?
He must have failed that.
Do I amuse you?
He must have failed that class.
Well, probably.
He must have flunked out.
But they do have schools for comedian, to go to school to learn how to be a comedian. It's like any other trade. So maybe that's something all you guys should do during the off season.
I could teach that school.
Okay.
I could do a master's class.
I don't know. Comedy. Those guys were pretty good the other night. They were.
Well, how could you tell? How could you even see them?
Well, it was on a delay. I was looking at the scoreboard, like I said.
I know, but that's like when I went to see McCartney I'm at the concert at Target Field,
right?
Like everybody else. I told the story. I've got row 15 seats. I'm thinking I'm going to be able to look at him and point at him, and he'll wink at me. Well, they have 26 sections, and they all have a row 15, and so I'm like. Right. I'm staring at a 9-story video board, and he's to my left, and I go, why am I even here?
I did the same thing.
And so I would think the same thing at the comedy thing. It's like, why am I here if I can't really see these guys? How do comics even do? Yeah. I guess because of the popularity, but how do they do an arena show like that?
I was saying the same thing when we drove out there. I said, man, and they had a sellout on Saturday night. It wasn't quite sold out Sunday, but still a very good crowd. But Jerry Seinfeld's arguably one of the greatest comics around. I've seen him at the Orpheum half dozen times.
Not in the 200 section.
Jim Gaffigan, another huge comic. I've seen him at the Orpheum a number of times, and row 12 or 13 or whatever. And you can actually look at him, and that's the best way to see really good comics. It's not my favorite way, but I'm enjoying Bart Gotze's book right now, and I wanted to see him. I've seen his stuff on TV before. And just an early Sunday. As it turned out, it was a late Sunday night because of the rain delay, the power delay. But that's just the way things go. You got to roll with the punches.
Did Rosen just say that Sunday night was a school night? How disconnected is he? Just because he's always on vacation, both in rural and big city accommodations, he's unsure of what day it is on any given day. Mark, school doesn't start in Minnesota until Labor Day, till after Labor Day.
Well, I meant for work, you dodo head.
You said school.
Well, that's an air quote because people go to work on Monday mornings and no school's not in session.
You must have thought school was in session.
No, I did not. You've never heard that term? You are so out of touch with reality. You've never heard the term school night before in regards to just people getting up. People talk about Sunday nights as a school night because most people have to get up at 7, 8, whatever, and go to work the next morning. My God.
I've only heard it for kids going to school.
Yeah, that's all. I've never heard it for adults.
Well, you're the only two people I've ever met that never heard that term.
No, you're the only person that's ever used it in that regards because it's called a work night.
I'm opening up the text machine right now.
It's a work night.
People please text Common and tell them you've heard of the term school night in regards to jobs that you have to go to on a Monday morning. My God.
Mezzanine Mark.
Now you're going to pick out the only ones that go after me as opposed to agreeing with me and knowing that a school night is a night before you go back to work.
Rafters Rosen.
Well, you know what? No more. You can't go after me for having the best seat in the house.
No.
That's the way it goes.
I feel bad. I
didn't feel bad for him. I loved it. He was great. Other than, like I said, unfortunately, we had the long delay, but, that's, Mother Nature doing his thing. So it was nasty out there Sunday night.
Yeah.
People are idiots. They park under underpasses.
Maury Amsterdam guy says, I call it a work night. This one says, haven't heard a call to school night since I was a child. I call it a work night, like a man.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm wrong. What are you going to do?
I believe you're talking about a work night, Mark. No, this one says, I usually disagree with Rosen, but he's right on the school night one.
Yeah, it's just a term. Of course, people go, the school hasn't started yet. Really? I didn't know that. Unless you're in summer school. I realized that when we were at the state fair, that people,
Summer school's out now, too. That only lasts for like the month of June.
Except for in your case, because you had to go twice.
Well, no, I was supposed to go to it. They told me that in order to graduate, I was going to have to go to summer school after my senior year.
That's the worst thing in the world.
I said, are you kidding me? I didn't even go to school during the school year. You don't think I'm going to go during summer school, do you? So that's when I tuned in, turned on, and dropped out.
Imagine like a day like yesterday having to go into school. Oh, ouch.
But you were an exemplary, you were a really good student.
No, I was an okay student. I wasn't a great student. Yeah, certain classes I was really good. Others, like geometry, I never did figure out.
Yeah.
But my typing skills were A+.
Really?
That was my favorite class because all the girls were in it, typing. But I did. That was probably the most important.
How cunning are you?
That was probably the most important class I ever took.
I went to home ec class because there were.
Well, they should have had home ec classes for guys.
Well, yeah, but I went there because it was all the girls were in that class.
You certainly.
That's why I went. That's why they call me the radio Roman.
We had to take shop instead of learning how to get a basic skill down, which is math for the most part. Like home ec, which guys should have been taught.
Do you like wood shop, metal shop? Which one did you like best?
No, I didn't like any of them. I wasn't that good at any of them. I got through it. Remember putting like the copper. I still have my 7th grade or 8th grade wood shop project at home. Yeah, we all had those. Yeah.
Do you still have yours?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I have mine at home. That's what I was saying. Why is that weird? I'm very proud of it.
Well,
did a nice job. Matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do, Tenneby? I'm going to take a picture of my wood shop project and we'll put it on digital. It's real basic. Well, it's real basic. There's really nothing to it. It's like, like for
a bunch of popsicle sticks put together.
For an adding machine.
Yeah.
Where you have the spool of paper from an adding machine.
Right.
It was to hold that for a notepad, so to write notes on, like before Post-it notes became. So the wood project was wood, and it had a brass cord. No, what is it? To rip off the page. So you write a note, pull off the page, and then you would tear it, perforate it, or whatever it's called. Yeah, whatever it's called. And it was wonderful. And I'm going to take a picture because I had a wood project. Vupa. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more. It's the Common Man program along with Tenneby and the Mark Rosen here on the Fan.
Are you shopping for a new laptop while still trying to keep up with technology and AI? Talk about feeling burnt out. But no more. Lenovo.com makes it easier than ever to find the perfect PC. In fact, we'll break it down for you. Step 1. Shop our lineup of AI PCs powered by Intel Core Ultra processors. Because why deal with downloading new software when you can buy a smarter PC that already comes with all of the AI features and tools? Step 2. Find the one that fits your passion. Whether you're a creative genius, a research scientist, a hardcore gamer, or a future CEO, no dream is too big. That's the power of Lenovo with Intel inside. You can keep up with your ideas as well as any challenges you may face. Step 3. Add to cart and purchase. Oh, if you're a college student or a teacher, make an education account through us and get 5% off your whole order. Shop now at Lenovo.com. A better future is waiting, and it needs you.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? When you buy business software from lots of vendors, the costs add up and it gets complicated and confusing. Odoo solves this. It's a single company that sells a suite of enterprise apps that handles everything from accounting to inventory to sales. Odoo is all connected on a single platform in a simple and affordable way. You can save money without missing out on the features you need. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's ODOO.com.
This message is sponsored by Greenlight. With school out, summer is the perfect time to teach our kids real-world money skills they'll use forever. Greenlight is a debit card and the #1 family finance and safety app used by millions of families, helping kids learn how to save, invest, and spend wisely. Parents can send their kids money and track their spending and saving, while kids build money confidence and skills in fun ways. Start your risk-free Greenlight trial today at greenlight.com/iHeart. That's greenlight.com/iHeart.
Couple 13-14 past, Common Man program, Common 10 to be Mark Rosen here. Your Twins Club made a trade yesterday. Chris Paddock and Randy Dobnak no longer members of the Twins. They go to intra-division rival Detroit for their, I think, 19th ranked prospect. He's a catcher, so a salary dump is what we would call it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a nothing burger at the moment, unless the kid develops into a big star or just an adequate catcher someday. Paddock, had a lot of injury problems. There's nothing that really stands out. He had a couple, good starts, terrific starts, and otherwise pretty mediocre. I don't know what Detroit's issue is, why they would even need him, to be honest with you, but I guess they're not as playing as maybe in a long relief or something. I guess he's going to start.
I think they're 1-9 in their last 10 games. So I think they feel as though they need some help somewhere.
I'm not quite sure Chris Paddock's the guy to give it to him. But
I'm not. No, I'm not. I certainly think the Twins made the right decision, but the 19th ranked prospect in your organization too. I mean, that's not going to develop in anything either. So it's just a salary dump. I mean, Paddock. The one thing with Paddock, I don't think they'll use. My guess is he won't start. They'll use him in bullpen situations.
Well, that's what I was just suggesting, but I don't know. I mean, the Tigers are 3-7 in their last 10.
The 3-7.
Yeah, they still have. They're running away with the division. They have nothing to worry about. They're up by 9 over Cleveland and Kansas City, so they're going to pretty much.
Right. But I mean, you still worry when your team they've been playing they haven't been playing very good baseball the past 2-3 weeks. That's more than just the 3-7. I think you look back at I'd like to know if you look back at their last 20, see what that record is. Now, again, teams are going to go through ups and downs. Even teams that win the World Series, you can probably look back at stretches of the season where they had some losing streaks, but. I admit I was surprised that they traded for Paddock, especially Dobnak. But like Tenebee said, Dobnak will probably never see the light of day as far as a big league team anymore. But you never know.
Yeah, I don't anticipate the Twins doing anything else unless they get blown away by some deal. I mean, the whole concept of thinking that Joe Ryan's going to, or Duran is going to get traded. I guess it's more of a likelihood only because. Really, I think you were talking about yesterday. I think I was listening, driving around, that the Twins really, for the most part, in reality, don't need a closer anymore. They got Griffin Jacks, who I would think would be more. I'm not saying that Duran would be a hot commodity, but I think Griffin Jacks has got a little more upside. I think the kid's got pretty good stuff, and he potentially could be a closer as well. But so they got both those guys. They had some good arms out in the bullpen, but we know the rest of the story. They're just kind of spinning their wheels, and after what happened this weekend against Washington and where they are in the standings and et cetera, I talked about. I threw the white towel in a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever. I said they're not going to go anywhere. They just don't have the overall pitching to kind of hang in there. Fun. I would, like a lot of people probably, when everybody left Target Field, they did the storm yet last night. I went.
How long was the delay? Do you know?
Hour and a half, I think.
90 minutes.
I can't believe it. Well, they obviously were looking at the radar, and the Twins were down by a run. So let's try it. We want to finish this thing. I can't imagine. I'm sure the Red Sox were just absolutely thrilled, sitting around the clubhouse playing cards for an hour and a half.
Do you think they were playing cards?
Probably 100% chance.
I bet they were doing their homework. School night.
School night.
I bet they were.
What kind of homework do you think they were doing? That's one of the longest delays for a half an inning, as it turns out, of baseball. I went to bed, but I'm wondering if there were how many 50 people left in the stands. Twins are losing. You're going to go down. What they go 1, 2, 3, going to hang around for an hour and a half to watch that.
Some people got nothing better to do, I guess.
Oh man, I don't know if I want to meet those people. At that point, it's just like, come on. It was a pretty nasty storm rolling through. wasn't as bad as Sunday night, but at least for the Twin City, my neck of the woods there, I could see the lights on at Target Field. And it was blowing hard, a lot of lightning and wind, etc. But I thought, they must look at the radar and said, we'll get this thing in. We're going to wait it out. So,
and they did it, and they did indeed.
And they celebrated like they won the series, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, they sure did. I don't know. Are you concerned about your Lynx club? They lost to the Dream the other night, 90-86.
No. Well, I mean, I think just the length of the season, the number of games they have. They came back. I think they were down.
Will you be at tomorrow night's game?
No, I will be. No.
Lynx versus Liberty? You won't be there?
I'll be watching it, I think. But
you've got to be kidding me.
She's got a big dinner thing tomorrow night.
Well, yeah, that means she's at the dinner thing. You go. You get front row tickets. You make that call. I don't have any
tickets, but
you can get them.
I might be up in the second section again.
You like that 200?
A 200 section. No, but I'll watch it. We'll be at camp tomorrow, so I know that. Our first opportunity, hopefully weather permitting after what happened last week. All I remember is that last Wednesday I got drenched, and then Sunday night I'm walking out of the concert, and it wasn't raining as hard at that moment. But I went, I'm 2 for 2 now this week. But yeah, I think I'm excited to go out to camp tomorrow. But I'll watch the Lynx game tomorrow night. But no, I'm not worried. I mean, I think they got a lot of games. They play the Liberty 3 times in a row coming up in August.
3 in a row. Well, it starts tonight. They're playing the Liberty tonight.
I thought you said tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Yeah, they play the Liberty.
Yeah,
they have like 3 in a row. They have 4 games of them.
Yeah, kind of shrug your shoulders. They're different conferences. I think they have a pretty good lead. I think.
Maybe it's a preview of the WNBA finals.
Well, it could be again.
Do you think it's going to be Liberty and Lynx?
A very good chance of that happening. Yeah, I think everyone's healthy. Then yes, I mean I think you could say they're still the 2 best teams. Lynx certainly are than their conference.
Have you ever heard New York's theme song?
I have not.
They have one that's got Liberty, 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 Liberty.
I didn't know that.
I always love that one.
I thought that. So that's
what they do.
The TV commercial ripped them off.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Oh, okay.
Liberty, 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 Liberty. Yep.
It's actually a pretty cool nickname, considering where they are. Given all the New York nicknames for all their teams, it's not a bad one. That was still on the still available, as they say.
Let's do our final break of the program, and then I got some controversial Vikings news I want to bounce off you. Yeah.
All right, can't wait.
Oh, it's controversial. Trust me. I don't think it's a topic anybody's even touched or tackled here yet this preseason during the training camp. So we'll take a break. We'll come back. One more segment to go here with Common, Teneby, and Mark Rosen here on the Fan.
Unlock smarter learning with Lenovo AI-powered PCs powered by Intel Core Ultra processors. Head to Lenovo.com and choose from multiple devices to fit your passions. If you're a gamer, you can spend less time stressing about GPUs and CPUs and more time dominating with your AI-enabled Smart Engine, which optimizes your game performance in real time. Or maybe you're a scientist on the verge of a groundbreaking discovery and need a device with a longer battery life and AI-enhanced tools to give you extra time to finish your research. Or you're a musician preparing for your biggest break and need better, faster AI tools to make digital art a breeze, like creating band posters and t-shirt designs. Or you're a soon-to-be graduate needing to catch a recruiter's eye to land that dream job, so you need cutting-edge smart tools to build your portfolio from scratch. That's the power of Lenovo with Intel inside. Plus, college students and teachers get 5% off with an education account on Lenovo.com. A better future is waiting, and it needs you.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? Business software is expensive, and when you buy software from lots of different companies, it's not only expensive, it gets confusing, slow to use, hard to integrate. Odoo solves that because all Odoo software is connected on a single affordable platform. Save money without missing out on the features you need. Odoo has no hidden costs and no limit on features or data. Odoo has over 60 apps available for any needs your business might have, all at no additional charge. Everything from websites to sales to inventory to accounting, all linked and talking to each other. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
What actually started last week.
Sort of. Got the pads on now.
Our coverage started last week.
It did. True.
When I was a program director, those kinds of things never
slip by.
I programmed a lot of radio stations.
How many?
5. Oh, wait. Okay, it was only 3. But 5 sounds like more than 4. Per an ESPN article, they asked Aaron Jones about splitting touches with Jordan Mason, and his response was, "I'm chasing ships, not stats." And last year there was some talk show host, some lunatic was talking about signing free agent running backs. Several of them. Stockpile them, and
that sounds like
and what a
made up story.
Well, what a number of people. Some of the pushback to that was, well, no, these guys all want to carry the ball. They want it all for stats, and there's a guy right there that says he's not in it for stats. He's in it for ships.
Well, that's because he knows he's not going to. It's past that point where he's going to get.
Really, had his best year ever as a running back last year.
And part of it is he's not playing full time. He doesn't have to have that a zillion carries. He's going to have fewer carries, I think, this year than last year.
Well, yeah, because
Mason is a better backup running back than what they had.
Right. But what I'm saying is, he says he's not concerned about.
Right.
It's not a big deal to him. Like, well, I'm the number 1 ball carrier. I want to carry the ball 20 times a game. I'm looking to get a bunch of stats. I want to rush for 1,500 yards. He's a guy that I think most quality running backs that have, they've had the wine, the women, and the song. If you said to them, "We're going to chase a ship, and you're going to only have to carry about 8 times a game," what do you think of that? Hell yeah, because that's the biggest thing with running backs is they get beat up so much.
Correct.
They have that.
He understands all the ins and outs of the game, the politics, everything about it. He gets it. He understands his lot in life.
One of those. I'm a list story guy because list radio is lazy radio,
right?
And many lazier than me. Here's an interesting story though. Ranking all 32 NFL teams by quarterback history.
Oh.
By quarterback history.
Well, okay.
Houston Texans, rock bottom. Matt Schaub, C.J. Stroud, Deshaun Watson. It says Houston's last place finish is partially a result of the Texans being the NFL's youngest team. At this point, the best quarterback in Texans history may well be the one currently under center. Cardinals are ranked at 31.
They've had some bad ones.
Yeah, top QBs, Kurt Warner, Carson Palmer, and Jim Hart. You and I remember Jimmy Hart. That's old.
That's St. Louis Cardinals.
That's 1970s.
Yeah.
The Jaguars check in at 30. Mark Brunell, David Garrard, and Trev Lawrence. Carolina Panthers at 29. Cam Newton, Jake Delhomme, and Kerry Collins are their very best quarterback.
Kerry Collins.
And his best season was in New York, wasn't
41 donut.
41 meat sauce game.
Yeah.
Bears are at 28. Their top quarterbacks of all time.
Jim McMahon.
Jay Cutler.
And Sid Luckman.
Oh, that's going way back.
Well, yeah, but this is all time.
Way back.
That's how far.
The Bears are Papa George Allison.
They've had terrible quarterback play.
Yeah, they have.
Really, for the most part. New York Jets at 27.
This Willie Joe.
Here are their best quarterbacks of all time: Joe Namath, Kenny O'Brien, and Chad Pennington.
Oh my God,
Chad Pennington.
Now they got.
That's your top 3 quarterbacks.
Yeah, A-Rod couldn't make the list because he got hurt.
Cleveland Browns.
Oh, there's another group
at 26. Yeah, but they had Otto Graham, was the greatest quarterback of all time. Of all time, there's no better quarterback than Otto Graham. Bernie Kosar and Brian Sipe.
Mm-hmm.
Kosar was a good quarterback. I liked him. Guy was gritty, tough.
Mike Lynch tried to get him real bad. Didn't work out. He wanted Kosar in the Vikings.
Detroit Lions at 25.
Makes sense.
They had Bobby Lane, the curse of Bobby Lane. If you remember, after he was traded to Pittsburgh, he said, "Because you've traded me, you'll never win another championship in 50 years." Well, it's like 65 years now. Yeah. Well, he was wrong. It's more than 50. It's 65 years. Matt Stafford, Jared Goff, and Scotty Mitchell.
Scotty Mitchell.
Remember Scotty
Another
Mitchell?
one that Vikings wanted. The left-hander, yeah. That was quite
Number 24, your Minnesota Vikings.
Really?
Well,
I guess after Fran and Culpepper.
Well, yeah, and Culpepper was just...
Well, he had a good run here, but he got hurt.
He was okay.
He was more than
Tarkenton,
okay.
Culpepper, Tommy Kramer, your top 3 quarterbacks.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
24
Can't count
is about
Favre
right.
because he was here for a year or two. I guess 2 years.
I count Favre.
Seahawks, Russ Wilson, Dave Craig, Matt Hasselbeck, and Jimmy Zorn. Wow.
Jimmy Zorn was one of my favorite quarterbacks.
You liked him?
The left-hander, yeah. He, that's when Seattle would lose a lot of 41 to 38 games. They could light up a scoreboard with Jimmy Zorn, and the receivers they had. But yeah, they were not very good defensively at that time.
Atlanta Falcons, at 22, Matt Ryan, Michael Vick, and Steve Bartkowski. That's your 3 top quarterbacks in Falcons history. Ravens at 21, Joe Flacco, Lamar Jackson, and Steve McNair.
Late Steve McNair. Interesting.
Tampa Bay Bucks, top quarterbacks, Tommy Brady, Baker Mayfield, and Brad Johnson.
Our guy, Brad, got a Super Bowl ring.
He did indeed.
Yep.
Saints at 19, Arch Manning, Drew Brees, and Aaron Brooks.
Aaron Brooks.
Well, they don't run very deep in New Orleans. It's quarterback talent.
Well, whose name
Drew
is
Brees saved him.
Yeah, exactly.
18, Eagles, Donovan McNabb, Ron Jaworski, Randall Cunningham, and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
That's 4 talented kids.
That's not bad.
Yeah. They all had their moments. Bungles are at 17 all time.
Kenny Anderson.
Boomer Esiason, Carson Palmer, and Joe Burrow.
Kenny Anderson didn't make the list even though he made the Super Bowl?
No, you said his name. And
I'm sorry.
You said his name, so I just moved on.
Oh, I didn't know
Ken
that.
Anderson,
Okay.
Boomer
All right.
Esiason, Joe Burrow, and Carson Palmer.
Okay.
Buffalo Bills at number 16. Can you name the 3, Mark Rosen?
Babe Pirelli.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Who's the top 3 on the Buffalo list?
Obviously, Josh is in there.
Okay.
Man.
Well, come on. He led them to 4 big games.
Well,
They lost them.
Kelly, yeah.
Okay, that's 2.
I'm trying to think
It's after that where it's a struggle.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of. Honestly, I thought
Terod Taylor?
No, you got to go back further than that.
I thought it'd be Babe Pirelli. I don't know any other quarterbacks I can think of in Buffalo at that time. Who was quarterback?
Serving Congress.
Oh, Kemp.
Jack Kemp.
Yeah. I didn't think of him being that great, though.
He was a talented kid.
Yeah, he just handed the ball off.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Yeah.
L.A. Chargers, they list 4 quarterbacks. They're top quarterbacks. They have a list of 4 for the Chargers. Who do you guys think?
Danny Fouts.
Correct.
Well, Herbert.
Herbert has to be.
Philip Rivers.
That's and then one more.
Philip Rivers?
You got
You
the
named
Rivers.
him.
Oh, so it's not Herbert?
No,
you got
there's
Herbert.
4.
You're missing one.
Fouts, Rivers, and Herbert.
Oh, there's 4 of them.
There's 4 of them.
Hadle.
Johnny Hadle. That's exactly right.
Had to go back in time.
You're old school. You get it.
Yeah.
Tennessee Titans have 3.
Man.
McNair.
Yeah.
There's 1 you're not going to get. There's just no way you'll get it.
Now, does this go back to the Houston Oilers days?
This goes back to Houston Oilers.
Okay.
days.
So Warren Moon's got to be one of them. then.
Warren Moon is 1. I didn't know. It wasn't Patch. That's who I would have thought.
Yeah.
I think he was the best quarterback they ever had. But that's just me.
Pastorini?
Yeah, I thought he was the best quarterback Houston ever had. I didn't know he played for Houston. George Blanda.
Oh my.
I didn't know he played for Houston. The Oilers. I didn't know.
I think of him with just the Raiders, yeah.
New York Giants at 13. Tenneby thinks Eli Manning's the most overrated quarterback in pro football history, but he's on that. We won 2 big games. How made Fran win?
0.
Okay.
So
Eli Manning. Who are the other?
Phil Simms.
Phil Simms. There's 2 others.
Y.A. Tittle.
Yep. And 1 more. Another old school guy.
You think you're Giants?
First name's Charlie.
Oh,
you know it. I know you.
I know.
Charlie Connerly.
Yeah, I've heard the name. I really don't remember that much.
Washington Commanders at 12. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys on their list.
Jane Daniels is there already.
Oh, they don't have him on there.
Really?
Yeah, not after 1 year. So I guess you could add
Joel
him as a 6th.
Theismann.
Yes.
Doug Williams.
Kirk Cousins.
No.
Theismann and Williams.
What did I mention at the beginning? The first one I just said.
Theismann, Williams.
Oh, Sonny Jurgensen.
Sonny Jurgensen.
Yeah. That's 3. The
second greatest quarterback of all time. Sammy Baugh.
Sammy Baugh, of course, Slinging Sammy.
And then Mark Rippon.
Oh, He played in the Super Bowl.
Let's start ripping.
Let's start
ripping.
Kansas City has 3 quarterbacks.
Len Dawson.
Yeah.
The guy named Mahomes.
Yeah. Who's the other?
Does Joe Montana count?
No, I guess I don't
I
count
could
him.
guess, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he was any.
Alex Smith?
Was Trent Green any good? Boy, how are they? I guess just
Green
because
on the list?
I guess
Mahomes
because
is that high.
I guess because Mahomes is so good and Dawson won a big game that's why they're rated so high. Dolphins at number 10. They have 3.
Greasy.
Yep.
And
Marino's the obvious.
Marino and Miami.
Earl Morrall.
Earl
the Pearl Morrall. Yeah.
Who played in the Super Bowl for the Baltimore Colts?
Patriots have 3 at number 9. Who are they?
Jeez, let me think. Brady. Steve Grogan.
Steve Grogan. Tom Brady.
Babe Hurley.
No,
he was already played for Buffalo. Man, they didn't have
Jimmy Garoppolo.
No, Drew Bledsoe.
Oh,
yeah,
of course.
that's an obvious one. That's who replaced.
Yeah.
L.A. Raiders have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys on their list. 4 on the list.
Jim Plunkett.
That's correct.
Kenny Stabler.
Correct.
The Raiders.
The Mad Bomber. Come on.
Kenny Stabler. Oh, Darryl LaMonica.
Correct. And your guy.
Rich Gannon.
Yes. Won an MVP.
Yeah.
Rich Gannon.
All right. We're getting to him. We get to him.
This tier is Tier 1. Hall of Fame factories.
Oh, man.
Rams at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 guys listed.
Holy cow for the Rams. Well, I mean.
It's going to be Stafford, right?
Stafford's 1.
Jim Everett.
Nope.
Roman Gabriel
and Stafford.
Yeah.
Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner 3.
Yeah, great, of course.
Next guy's another old guy. Coach the Vikings.
Norm Van Brocklin. Mostly played for the Eagles.
He did. You're right. That's where his best years were.
Yeah.
Steelers at 6.
Oh, wow. Well, obviously Bradshaw.
Yeah.
And
Roethlisberger.
Yeah. Those are 2 guys that stand out.
Bobby Lane went to Pittsburgh after
Aaron
Detroit.
Rodgers will be on the list after this year.
Bobby Lane is on the list. He went from Detroit, curse of Bobby Lane. The other one is Neil O'Donnell.
Man,
I guess just because
I think it was a big game with them, but
I guess they did, didn't they? Broncos at 5. They have 3 listed.
Besides Elway, Craig Morton.
Yeah. You got Morton and Elway.
Does Peyton Manning count?
And Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning. There you go.
Those 3.
All right.
Dallas Cowboys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quarterbacks on their list.
Staubach.
Some of these, though, Staubach for sure.
Easy. And
Troy Aikman.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Romo.
Yeah, Romo, was he that guy?
He didn't have a lot of playoff success, but he was a pretty good regular season quarterback.
3 more.
Danny White.
Yes, that's 4.
Is Dak on there?
Yeah, Dak's on there. There's 1 more.
Old school or?
Old school. Number 17.
We say Don Meredith?
Don Meredith.
Okay.
Don Meredith.
Don Meredith.
The Colts at number 3 have 1, 2, 3, 4 quarterbacks.
Johnny Unitas.
Yeah.
Obviously Peyton Manning. Did Morrill make it for them?
No.
Here's the other one.
Retired early.
Luck?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the last one, Burt Jones. Remember Burt Jones?
Oh, my God, yeah.
He had a nice run.
He got the hell beat out of him.
Yeah, but he had a decent run. He had a handful of good years. The Niners are at number 2.
Oh, my God. Montana Young. Who else?
Well, Montana Young. 2 others.
John Brody.
Yep. The other guy, his first name really wasn't a first name, just initials.
49ers.
Y.A. Tittle?
Y. Tittle.
Well, I thought I said
that.
he
played for the Giants, though, didn't he? Wasn't most of his... I thought he was...
I think of him as a New York Giant, but...
Number 1, the Green Bay Packers. Oh yeah, sit down over there, Blakemore.
I can't think of one quarterback that's...
There's not one that should be on that list that I can think of.
How about
they had a lot of
Magic Man?
Don
McCown.
Think of this list of quarterbacks and only won 2 big games with the 2 big ones.
Makowski.
Yeah, I can't
I would
think
say
of
Makowski.
anyone else who played for the Packers.
Those would be the only ones I can think of.
I don't know. Maybe Brett Blake. Brett. Oh, I just looking at him. Is it like Brett? Favre. I saw him in Something About Mary. He's an actor.
Tobin wrote.
Tobin wrote.
It's Favre, and of course it's
Raj and who are we missing?
Well, number 15.
Oh,
Frozen Tundra.
Bart Starr. Okay.
Bart Starr. So the Packers, they get everything.
They get everything.
We're happy for them.
Yeah, they get all the titles, all the big games.
Now, if you did like a wide receivers list, the Vikings are beating everybody. We'd be number one.
I think they probably would be. I do. I believe that.
Moss,
would be
Carter,
hard to argue.
Jefferson.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty good.
They went.
Gene Washington was really talented.
They didn't throw the ball. Like
Anthony Carter.
No.
Yeah, AC.
Thielen, Diggs.
Yeah.
Who's that one guy that we forgot his name in 2009? What's his name? Oh, Sidney Rice. I forgot about his name.
Sidney Rice.
Always the pack.
Percy.
Percy. Well.
Jake Reed.
Yeah.
We were loaded.
Mm-hmm. The trophy case is still empty.
It is empty. Yeah. But anyways, ranking teams by quarterbacks. Yeah, well. And Starr was better than Favre and Rodgers. Bart Starr was... Well,
he engineered all.
He's got 4 world champions. Now, they didn't throw it as much back in the olden days. I get that, but...
no. He had the offensive line. And,
he had a great running back tandem in Taylor and Horning back in the olden days. Now, we're talking olden days. We're talking about the single bar across the face mask. But he was pretty good.
They had the horses up front, which is why the Vikings had to have a good year this year. Because
you like this Vikings club too, don't you? They seem to be. They're pretty cocksure of themselves. That you can just feel an air of confidence.
It's a reality. It's you can feel it in the building, as they say.
Yeah, you can feel it in the building. You can feel it.
Well, there's always.
You can feel it when you drive.
I've been around this team long enough to know that there are years you kind of say the right things, you do the right things, but you really know deep down.
Yeah,
we don't got it.
Right.
We don't have what it takes to get over the top. Now, we know we've been waiting forever for this team to do that. And you just have to put yourself in a position, to play your best football at the end of December and early January. One of my fears is that if JJ doesn't come out, burning down the house in Chicago that Monday night, people are going to go, I don't know what we got here. It's just going to be human nature. If his statistics are just moderate, if they win the game, it doesn't matter. You don't have to throw the ball. I hope he doesn't have to throw the ball 30 times.
Big stage Monday night in the Windy City, Mark.
I know.
That Bears team's defense is underrated, I think.
And I know they've been doing nothing.
They got Ben Johnson as the head coach. That Bears team could be very, very scary.
That's all the Vikings have been doing is looking at Ben Johnson tape from last year, not Chicago Bear tape.
Right.
They just don't have the personnel that the Lions had. Certainly we don't know what Caleb Williams is going to be like, but they don't have the backfield and they don't have the 1-2 punch. They don't have the.
Caleb Williams at least has a year of experience. 1 year under his belt?
Yeah.
Did he have one season? He's got 1 year of experience under his belt. And I know it was shaky at times. Yeah. He hung on to the ball a lot. That was a criticism. Didn't throw it away enough. Didn't use his legs enough. But, also, I think he was also trying to make plays with his arm because that's what they wanted from him. And, and his offensive line wasn't very good. So, yeah, but maybe he learned something there. I would think Ben Johnson's got some ideas. And again, sometimes it happens all the time when a coordinator reaches that point where he's as highly regarded as any coordinator in the league and then steps up to his first head coaching job. Great things are predicted, but a lot of times you'll see a guy make that step up, and the next thing you know, I'll use the guy the Lions hired before Campbell, Matt Patricia.
Yeah,
a great coordinator going up. He was going to take the train, and it didn't work, and we see that happen all the time. So I think Ben Johnson's got a pretty good chance to be successful. But when you're in charge of the whole operation, it's
a much different deal.
It's different, yeah. But we'll be back out there tomorrow. You'll be there, right?
I will be there. Looking forward to it. The full practice and the Vikings.
Padded practice.
Jared Allen, big weekend for Jared, going to the Hall of Fame in Canton this weekend. And then the Vikings, as they say, tee it up against the Texans a week from Saturday at 3 o'clock.
Did you see who's in that Hall of Fame game?
I don't even know.
Chargers and the Kitties.
Oh, is that right?
And you know what? From what I heard out of Detroit, they're going to be trying to bite kneecaps even in preseason game 1.
Dan Campbell's not going to let up even in a preseason.
They're going to bite kneecaps.
Goff's going to play the whole game, and
they're in it to win it. We'll see you tomorrow at camp, right?
Yeah, look forward to it. Save me a parking spot.
Yeah, we will. Tenby, thanks for having me.
Great job.
You as well. We enjoyed our visit with you today. Stick around. It's Big Ticket and Brett Blakemore. No, they're at camp. So Barrero and JG are at camp. Brett Blakemore is here in studio in Master Control. See you tomorrow at 12 noon.
Wherever you are. Well done, young man!
Listen back to any of Common Man's programs by podcasting on the iHeartRadio app or KFAN.com.
Want to feel more creative but don't have the right laptop? Lenovo.com can help. Look through our legendary lineup of AI-powered PCs and devices and find the one that fits your passion. Our PCs powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, as well as cutting-edge AI tools, allow students to focus, learn, and create with ease. That's the power of Lenovo with Intel inside. Plus, college students and teachers can get 5% off their order. Shop now on Lenovo.com. The future's waiting, and it needs you.
A treasure trove of bananas has been stolen, and it's up to Donkey Kong and his buddy Pauline to get them back. This unlikely duo is going on a world-smashing adventure, using DK's destructive abilities to explore an underground world, and the power of Pauline singing to activate wild transformations. Donkey Kong Bonanza, available now. Rated everyone 10 and up, only on Nintendo Switch 2. Game and system sold separately.
This is Jacob Goldstein from What's Your Problem? When you buy business software from lots of vendors, the costs add up and it gets complicated and confusing. Odoo solves this. It's a single company that sells a suite of enterprise apps that handles everything from accounting to inventory to sales. Odoo is all connected on a single platform in a simple and affordable way. You can save money without missing out on the features you need. Check out Odoo at odoo.com. That's odoo.com.
Saks Off 5th, up to 70% off every day. Summer is officially here. Time to dress like it. From breezy linen and floral dresses to chic sandals and beach-ready swim. Saks Off 5th has the designer styles you'll live in all season long. Plus, shop new arrivals every week. You'll find Alice and Olivia, Valentino Garavani, Versace, Stuart Weitzman, and more. Head to SaksOff5th.com or a Saks Off 5th store near you for up to 70% off every day.